stay. Why? Because even if you cannot play the blues scale that fast, everything from this lesson applies also when you play the blues scale at medium speed or even slower. If you want to learn this in C, please join my Patreon. It's linked in the description box. Now, if you enjoyed this, leave a like. Let's go. Hello and welcome everybody. What is our goal today? I will make you play interesting blues scale lines down fast, so that you will sound like your favorite blues star, like, you know, Christian from Berlin. Every blues star is not improvising. No, none of them is improvising the fast lines down. No, it just sounds like improvised. But in fact, they are pre-practiced little bits so that they can play it upside down in the space station or in a coal mine. And we will learn a couple of those patterns, find the connection points, and then just do the same. First thing is just don't play down the blues scale without using an upbeat. An upbeat gives it a thrust down. So instead of listen to this, now listen again. Works wonders, and it costs very little. Now, this is we'll start with this one, and then I'll show you one of my favorite patterns. Start here. You see? We have here, we start here, and then we go a little bit back. Then we do the same. Go a little back, here. And you see, it's just repeating the same stuff, but it sounds much more interesting than just running down the scale in one boring line. So in fast, you know, if I would play it freely without counting, it would like. Again. If we accelerate this, it's what I call the butterfly. Yeah, it's a butterfly because the basic pattern has to be played like a butterfly, sting like a bee, fly like a butterfly. Who said that? That's right, that was me. Here, you see? He's played that all the time. That's one of his favorites. And it will become yours because it can be played quite fast, because you only need your 3 strong fingers. Here, the raptor fingers, I call them. Here. And you can start from many points. Here. You always take the next one in the scale, next one in the scale, next one in the scale. And you can play that also without counting. This is now counted, which is fine. But you also. This is now played freely. Both ways are possible. And now we know 3 patterns. Let's see how we combine them. Oh! Did you recognize them? Did you look closely? Of course, you found this one. Sorry, I can't reproduce what I just played. My brain, memory lasts just 5 seconds back. Before that, I'm lost. What was my mother's name again? Yeah, Frank. Okay, again, we're making up another one. already involuntarily, unintentionally, I showed you already the problem. Finding safe spots and remembering those where you change from one pattern to the next one. So that also you don't have to think about that while you're in the Wembley Stadium on stage and you are the support for Elton John. Typical that a blues pianist is the support for Elton John. Anyway, just imagine, and you've got 10 minutes to play a blues solo. Everybody, like millions of cameras, are on you, and then you forgot the the connection point. And the whole Wembley Stadium, like 150,000 people, boo at you. Yes, just because you don't remember where you could change the patterns. Just imagine that. So better listen. Okay, let's find a good docking points. You know what I mean with docking points, huh? Yeah, of course you know. You're intelligent, my students here. In this case, this one. If you learn your favorite phrase, you start remembering those connection points. Later on, when you like really own it, you can change at different points. But for the start, you remember. Okay, we were. Okay, here we went into the butterfly. Okay. And you could say like the butterfly goes to here, to here, and here we go. We do this thing again. Okay. So that would be your first step. Shall we do it together? Okay, let's go. Sit down. Get your beer out of your left hand and your mobile phone out of your right hand. It's work time. Here we go. Now, again, can we do it again? Low, come on. And attention. And what sound? Woo! You can later on use your knowledge of the pattern to connect licks. It's just, we are looking ahead a little bit, okay? It's just, this you learn for, not just for playing one line down, you learn it also, you can use it for future improvisation, for little spaces in between. Okay, you got it? You got it? Of course. This thing you can also play, since it's blues scale, you can play it on the subdominant and on the dominant too. Like. Oh, hold on. How did we? Hold on. Wonderful stuff. And let's just do it again. Wonderful. You can, once you manage this, you learn, you add the chord changes. Now, the first docking point you also got, huh? Here. D. Also, a recommendation, I would start, you take the crucial points and practice them separately. For example, here. Typical mistake by students, they take too much time for the oversetting. So because they don't understand that while the thumb is down, you already your index finger is already here, here. So I do with my students the following. I said like, play this. This way, in one swoosh. This way you have to be fast. Okay? Otherwise they do, and then they move and the flow is gone. So. You get the message. Recently I looked at a solo by, what is it called? Luka Szestak, one of the boogie players on YouTube. He skipped the B, and this was his favorite. And he also did that regularly. Here. It has a different sound. It's a matter of your taste and choice. Also, now I'm just giving you an inspiration to for your thing. Here you could again. This is a bit more advanced. And we are back in our business. Great, eh? So, just one pattern. I exchanged one pattern. One part of my card I exchanged. Now, we could, some other guy, I forgot, was it? Orson Welles. Orson Welles. No, he's not a piano player. Orson Welles. Otis Spann is the half-brother of Orson Welles. He uses more often than not this one. Here. From here, not this one. Now, from now we started from here. And he started, he very often does, yeah. From the fifth, and so, it's, which one do you like more? Strawberry or vanilla? Okay, another one. This one is also Johnny Johnson. He played something like, yeah, instead of this one, he plays, also it's one of his favorites, he does it regularly. So I told him, they're not improvising, sometimes this, something they have in their hands at all times. He plays this one, so that he can do this swing around here to the G. Here. He plays the D instead of E. Okay, gives him another possibility to reach. We did it before, we did it like this, and he does. Okay, now if you're a little bit more advanced, you could, and this of course, yeah, if you look closer to the, like the superstars, then you will find something like, hold on. Something like this. What's the difference? Now we have 4 notes here as the, or something like this. So that is one more note, and that of course is a little bit harder because you have to feel your way along the keys. You have to practice more to have a feeling for the structure of the keys. So and so there's more dirt. And then there, of course, they play a lot of the free stuff. I'm going to make a tutorial on that, on the free floating without counting, because it's just great. That's very important for the blues sound. Stay with me, subscribe. We learn here efficiently. You learn the good stuff, and I will do a tutorial on how to play without counting these patterns. Without counting. Okay. I hope you enjoyed it. Give a little bit time. You know, you have to practice a little bit of technique for that, and but you will manage, I'm sure. Bye from Berlin. Thanks for watching.